First of all, greetings from southern Finland, where the maritime climate is approximately what you see behind me. I would like to thank you all, WestMED Initiative and the conference organizers, very much for providing the Maritime Interreg community such a prominent place at your today's stakeholder conference. And I think this just shows the importance we all attribute to maritime cooperation or to cooperation across maritime borders supported by Interreg. And having a look at the agenda, there will be quite a number of Interreg colleagues, if I use your vocabulary, Interreg relatives from the Interreg community later on participating in the discussion and exchange. So I just have the pleasure to maybe kick off, provide you a little bit of an dessert after the lunch, a little video which we produced with Interreg's Knowledge of the Seas network to demonstrate the added value of maritime cooperation supported by Interreg. And for us, it's very important, even if the video will present you some specific projects, but to put Interreg cooperation, maritime Interreg cooperation into the bigger picture. And that's why we in Interact actually facilitate this Knowledge of the Seas network, where we bring together the Interreg programs, the Interreg projects with policy actors, regional actors, strategic actors, maritime experts, and stakeholders all over Europe. And as part of our activities with this maritime network, we have this year launched a maritime roadshow. Of course, our original idea was that we would come with a truck and drive around Europe, but the situation is as it is. So we have produced 4 different regional videos highlighting best practices, examples from maritime cooperation supported by Interreg in the different parts of Europe. So in these videos and in the video today, we are going to show you in a minute, we are looking back not at 30 years of Interreg cooperation, but at the previous, now just closing programming period, 2014-2020, and want to show you a little bit, highlight what can be achieved, what has been achieved through maritime Interreg cooperation. Also, of course, to raise the appetite for continuous cooperation in the upcoming program period. Of course, we have in our project database keep.eu over 800 maritime Interreg projects since the year 2000. So of course, these videos, which will feature just a small number of projects, they will not cannot show you each and every project, but they should serve as an appetizer, some best practice cases, give some ideas what can be achieved, and of course, in the best case, trigger the interest in continuous cooperation in the new programming period. So without any further ado, enjoy watching the video and then looking forward to the discussion afterwards. So please play the video.
Thank you. Interreg is a funding instrument of the European Union. During the past 30 years, Interreg has been bringing neighbors together across borders to jointly tackle common challenges, or to jointly make use of development opportunities. To achieve this goal, Interreg programs finance cooperation projects all over Europe, across member states' borders and even across the external borders of the EU. Interreg finances a wide range of cooperation activities across borders, covering different themes and territories. One important element is the maritime cooperation that is happening all over Europe. Since 2014, over 330 million euros of EU funding has been invested through Interreg in maritime cooperation. This has involved over 1,000 partners working together in 220 cooperation projects on maritime issues. What do common maritime challenges and development opportunities look like?
The northwestern Mediterranean is an area with intense naval traffic. Here, in recent years, many ships accidents were recorded. There is the need to develop better services to improve marine monitoring and sea prediction for safety and emergency management.
In our area, the impact of wave storms and of new types of phenomena like medicanes, which are Mediterranean hurricanes, have strongly impacted our coast in the last years. These phenomena are expected to increase due to the effect of climate change, and we need to be prepared for it.
How can cooperation across borders help solve joint challenges?
News partners have shared their knowledge and have built a monitoring network based on HF radars and innovative wave buoys, but we have also carried out together field surveys on beach and cliffs.
Together with the regional government and agencies, universities, research center, Coastal Guard, we work to enable the sharing of data, methodologies and tools to improve marine monitoring. We develop risk reduction plans and we try to reduce the uncertainties on sea state data and predictions.
What finally counts are the results of cooperation.
I will mention three major results. One of the largest marine monitoring networks in Europe, based on high-frequency radar technology, new services to optimize ship routes by avoiding bad weather conditions, and a new opportunity through AIS-dedicated channels to prevent collisions between ships and whales.
The main tangible results is, of course, the monitoring network we developed. These allow us for the first time to have real-time data on the sea condition in the Maltese Channel. Besides, we have also developed numerical models aided by artificial intelligence algorithms to predict coastal risks.
Yes, maritime cooperation does matter.
The Sicilian Strait has been always a crossroads for people, goods, and culture. Cooperation in our area is in our history, is in our DNA.
The sea knows no borders, and it is a space that we share and we must protect together.
After a successful period of Interreg maritime cooperation in 2014-2020, including the cooperation presented in this video, we have good news to share. A new generation of Interreg cooperation programs is being created for the 2021-2027 period, just waiting for your project ideas on how to join forces and cooperate with maritime partners from across the border. This video was produced by the Interreg Knowledge of the Seas network. The network is facilitated by Interact and it brings together Interreg maritime programs, thematic experts and stakeholders, EU and macro-regional actors, and maritime projects co-financed by Interreg or other funding sources. Find out more about Interreg near you at interreg.eu.